this again. Let's try this again. Going to share the link. There we go. That's so much better. All right. So in this episode of Holy Crap, we're going to, for all the restream guys or all the replay crew, we're going to be making shepherd's pie out of all prepper ingredients this morning, this day. Hello. Alrighty then, Canada. That's kind of funny that you're the first one there. That's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Prepared Irishman is it's kind of fitting that you're showing up as I make shepherd's pie. Let's see here. Rose is in the house. So alrighty. First, prepared Irishman. Number 2, deuces. Rose, you are deterred. That's funny though because it says there's only 2 people in here, and I know that's a joke. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Draw some more people, some unsuspecting victims into the live stream. That's what we need to do. I'm going to try and share this one more place. All right. I didn't get the notifications earlier today. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. I was live streaming. I live streamed 5 times today. I live streamed so many times today that when I just started to turn this one on, it's like, oh, we'll just connect you to the old one. I started at 41 minutes. It's insane. And the live stream that I did when I was putting together the fire pit, the battery on the phone just died. I should be at 100%. Okay, so we got enough to get through this one no matter how long it takes, I think. It just died. I was using more power than live streaming uses more power than if you were charging it. So it's interesting. Okay, so let's go over the ingredients real quick. I'll face you guys in the right now. I saw and was disappointed that I missed. Maybe tomorrow. All right, so I'm going to tilt you guys down here, and we'll go over some of the ingredients to get this started. Obviously, I need a pan. We're going to get some mashed potatoes. We've got some shelf-stable milk. And we're going to wait for a few more people to get in here because we only got 3 people in here right now. That's kind of weird. Guys, make sure you give me that thumbs up. It helps out. We're going to put some corn in it. And we're going to put some sweet peas in it because the girlfriend likes it that way. And then we're going to use some of this Keystone beef. I've heard that this is the bomb. This is the forshiznal. And we're going to use a little bit of butter too. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. I guess the first thing to do is to start like making the mass. Actually, I better preheat the oven, bake, and it calls for 400 degrees. But you know what? I'm not going to do that because I'm going to go 375 because the 400 degree one is normally they use frozen ingredients. So Guinness. Where's the Guinness at? Where's the Guinness? I love Guinness. I don't have any on me though. All right, let's see here. So I guess let's make some mashed potatoes first. I'm going to use the instant mashed potatoes with our shelf-stable milk. So this thing makes 1 1/4 cups of water, 2 cups. I guess it's for the whole packet. Okay. Seems like a lot for this bowl. I think I'm going to need a larger mixing bowl. There we go. This sucker cracked open and ready to go. Alright, so I've got, I got 2 packets here. Let's see here. Stovetop, 2-quart saucepan, add milk and butter, stir together, add 1 pouch flavored potatoes, stir until moist, let stand for 1 minute. So we're only going to cook 1 pack. Alright, that's good. I think that's all we need. But most of these, you don't even have to worry about that. Okay, measuring cups. What do I need? What we got here? And I'll check the chat here in a second. 1 1/4 cups of water and 1/2 cup of milk. Alright, so it's basically 1 3/4 cup of liquid. So we're going to go with 3/4 of a cup of water, and we'll do a full cup of milk. Six. Okay. Do that. And we'll get our shelf-stable milk. I actually keep it in the fridge. Smells fine. We'll do a full cup of that. There we go. That way it's tasty with that extra milk in there. You double check the directions here. Okay, 2 tablespoons of butter or margarine, 1 pound of potatoes. Okay. Put that back in the fridge. I will just use, you know what? Fork. I need a fork. Because I'm doing this cold instead of hot. Actually, I should be doing this stove top is what I should be doing. But you know what? Let's transition to stove top. Let's just transition to stove top. There we go. And we're going to cook back here because it's going to cause a problem. Wrong one. There you go. Hi. Get that sucker going. Let's take this whole thing, put it in there. Have to get some more butter in here. Delicious. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Good afternoon. Oh, Bullseye Ben's here. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get my glasses. I can feel it. It's already starting to hurt my eyes. Okay. That feels bent. Weird. What do we got here? Good guy. Your butter will melt now. There you go. There you go. Good afternoon. Mashed potatoes like Ian. I do it on the move. All right. I can't believe there's only 4 people in here. That's crazy, man. I'm making like one of the best meals ever. One of the best meals ever. Let me get this all melted. Woo! Got a little heat going on there. Melt that butter. Let's see. Double tap to like. There you go. We're just going to make ourselves some mashed potatoes. You know, while we're doing that, we can open these cans because we're going to have to strain them. Put that over here. I don't need this anymore. It's in the way. It's in the way. Let me, I'm not using the measuring cup anymore. That is trash. Put that over there. And then we've got the beef, the corn, and the sweet peas. And we're going to strain them into our strainer just to get all the liquid out of them. Yeah, come here, you. There we go. This can opener is cool, but sometimes it doesn't work on these older cans. There we go. Good enough. Good enough for government work. 1. And these vegetables are at least 5 years old. 2017. The corn is 2017. Let me strain these out real quick. I may even give them a rinse just because. The peas are also 2017. Okay, the vegetables are ready and they are drained out. They're draining out. Let's see how we're doing over here. The butter is melting. It's melting. Let's see. Wash off the botulism. There you go. Let's see here. I made bacon and eggs for lunch because you were talking about the old Jeep camping days. There you go. There you go. Now I'm going to turn this down so we don't burn anything. Get them taters. You know what? I'm going to cut these. I keep forgetting. I got all my utilities here to do things right. And these potatoes, Best Buy 2016. Yeah. What are you guys having for supper tonight? Put something in the chat. Let everybody know. I'm going to use this ginormous army spoon. Don't worry, it's the kind of non-stick you can use metal on. Some salt. Gotta put some salt. Let that absorb all that liquid. Alright, good. Basically done. Alright. Then we're going to open our beef after we, actually our beef is probably going to be, nope, we're going to do potatoes on the bottom. I haven't made one of these in a while, but that's okay. We're going to let these thicken up a little bit more. What are we? Honey garlic pork ribs. Oh, I love it. Alright, it's getting thicker. It's getting thicker. Oh yeah, taste of 2016 on that. Okay, the oven's ready, which is great. Alright, these taters are ready to do some magic. Alright, so put down a layer of taters. You gotta have enough for a top and a bottom at the minimum. I'm gonna go with that being enough. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. What do we got here? I'm making cornbread. Oh, hold on a second. Cook V says leftover and cheesecake, cheese fake Dollar General ice cream. That looks good. That sounds good. We got some cornbread and one pot meal. Love it. I'm cooking tilapia for my oldest son and chicken nuggets for my younger ones. Nice. Alright, so we got that going on there. It's time to open the meat, I think. Yeah, let's open the meat. I've never used this meat before, so we're going to find out if it's as good as people say it is. Yes, I know this is generally made with, what's the word I'm looking for? Ground beef. But the traditional pies were not made with ground beef. And that's okay. Let's see what we got. Let's see. It's in a big chunk. All right, wasn't ready for that. I might have to de-chunkify it. Let's drain it. It's got a nice broth. All right, that doesn't that look appetizing? Doesn't that look appetizing, guys? All right, we're gonna break this up. We get another fork and we'll pull this apart. Get a little taste of that. It's not bad. It's not overly salty. It does not have a can taste. It's kind of dry, to be honest with you. Which is kind of odd. But we'll fix that. Okay. Okay. Spread this around real good. There we go. Now we're talking. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. I see 80 of you in here, but only 5 likes. Move this can away. Then we've got our mixed vegetables. I'm going to put that over that so it doesn't drain everywhere. Just shovel those mixed vegetables. I don't think we're going to use all of these. I think these things are going to go into Tupperware. Be used for supper tomorrow night or something. There you go. Making a little bit of a mess. That's okay. Alright, and then use the rest of these taters. Okay. It doesn't feel like we're going to have enough taters. Spreading the taters. Spreading the taters. So close. That's okay. It ain't got to be perfect. And we forgot to buy cheddar cheese. I've got some American I'm going to throw on my side on the last minute. You know what? That's what we're going to do. I'm going to put American cheese on my side. Because America. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. You love your country. America. I'm going to put that on my side. Because I think it's going to be delicious. There we go. Alright. And then we're going to put this in the oven for 25 minutes. At 375. Debbie? Set me a timer for 25 minutes, please. Thank you. All right. So now I just have a bunch of dishes to do, but I'm not going to do those in front of you guys. I'm going to get this pan wet. Here we go. How much? Yeah, I can get away with that. I can do that. All right. Okay. Just kind of getting things soaked and stuff like that so I can do the dishes later. All right, 25 minutes, guys. 25 minutes. Just going into that. Let's get my drink. Hey, you. What's going on? Hey. All right. Let's get you guys all set up here. I have a feeling I'm going to have to adjust everything now. Oh, I only got one person who loves their country, too. Working the tripod. Working the tripod. All right. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. I think I took too much off of it. That's all right. We're going to see if we can't fix it. Like this. There we go. That's a little better, I think. There we go. Girlfriend doesn't like cheese. Sorry. No, she does, but she doesn't want the American cheese on it. She wanted cheddar cheese on it. Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, let's see if anybody likes that. 7 of 10. Yeah, that's okay. One comment. All right. Lots of clicking going on today. Guys, put something in the chat. We can talk about it real quick. We got 25 minutes before this stuff comes out of the oven. But we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm trying to pull this up so I can actually see like your comments on the computer, so it's easier to see, so I don't have to wear my damn glasses. I just got into the chat room. There you go. All right, come on now. You can do this. You can do this, computer. There we go. There we go. I love my country and am extremely enamored with yours. That's perfect, alrighty. That's perfect, man. Let's see here. Buy blocks of cheddar cheese and grate it as you need it. Much better than shredded cheese you buy. Yeah, it's very true. That's very true. Unfortunately, with cheese, see, what I would love to do, my long-term, sorry, I'm moving stuff around. My long-term prep for cheese would be I'd want to make my own cheese. You got me wondering if so the problem with these large blocks of cheese is that sooner or later they kind of mold away. Yes, I know you just cut the mold off the side, eat the cheese. I understand, but cheese is not something we consume a lot of. But when we do, we want it to taste yummy. We want it to taste yummy, and we don't want to have to fight with it, and so on and so forth. Whereas if I had a block of cheese, that's probably all I would eat. It's like, what's for supper? Cheese. How much? A block. That's probably what would happen. Indiana governor is thinking about doing a Doge here. Don't know. Rose, I mean, that's a possibility. That's a thing, you know. They've got some senators that are trying to figure out a way. They think they've got a way to make all of this stuff actually work. Because the thing is Doge only has so much power. At some point, it's got to come back to the president and what he can and cannot control. Also, a lot of it has to go back to the Congress. You know, you can never have too much cheese. Yeah, you can. It's called a heart attack. Anyway, or would that be just the right amount? But they're working on a process right now to where they can defund or just not continue to fund programs that are not being refunded by the president, that kind of thing, you know. It's all a technicality. I hate the way our whole government works on paper. It's like, well, we wrote it down, so we have to follow it. It's like, you're stupid, man. You know, if you write the House rules and you realize that if there's the consensus that this rule that you wrote was really stupid, then you stop following that rule. You know what I'm saying? It's called a nullification or nullification. You know, it's where something gets, you know, it's like when they said that they couldn't have firearms on the courthouse property. You know what I'm saying, or like on city property. And so about 50 dudes rucked up, grabbed all their full kit, walked on there, and just kind of stood there for a couple hours, daring the cops to arrest them. And this actually, and when the arrest didn't happen, this nullified the law. So it does happen, but at the congressional level, they've always got some stupid. Otherwise, they've always got some stupid piece of paper they have to follow. Otherwise, somebody on one of the side is like, "Let's go to court. This is stupid. We're going to sue to stop this or start that or whatever it may be." So it's crazy. Let's see here. Rose says, Rose Stoller, our comrade, our comrade will never do it in the People's Republic of Michigan. Yeah, you guys need to get rid of that broad, man. That's that crazy broad who messed with you during COVID. And like, I'm going to take all your boats away. And if I got that right, put something in the chat. If you don't like something in the Constitution, change it. Banning alcohol comes in mind. Yeah, but there's in order to make an amendment to the Constitution, you have to have so much bipartisan agreement. It has to be so the unification has to be so strong that we'll never get there. We'll never get there, and we'll never get there because the left refuses to even talk to us. She's term limited out. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Just hopefully the next person isn't as bad or worse than she is, because she's. You can look at the woman in her face. You can look into her eyes and see the crazy dancing around behind her freaking eyeballs. She reminds me of that woman that they tried to put in charge of like all things internet. The overlord control department, that kind of thing. And that broad was just crazy. Absolutely crazy. So hopefully things will work out for you. She is definitely a problem. Had friends that couldn't buy seeds during COVID. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, Rose. It's, I tell these people, it's like, so if you truly don't like what's happening where you are, find a place where that's not happening and go there. That's the beautiful thing about America. You can just pick up and move. You can just like, hey, I want to go live in Kentucky now. You just go on over there and go to the DMV and transfer everything over, or take a driving test that you could pass in like 3 seconds, and and start to become someone who lives in Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? We're always going to have laws that we don't like. Okay, because basically they're rules, and at the heart of every adult is a petulant teen trying to get out. Adulting is hard. There's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's there are obviously some states that are much worse than others. Let's see. B Lenny 14. Okay. New Hampshire's a great option. State motto is live free or die. Yeah, I haven't heard anything bad about New Hampshire, to be honest with you. I know that their gun laws are not that bad. Matter of fact, I've never heard anything bad come out of New Hampshire. If you've heard anything come bad out of New Hampshire, put it in the chat. Other than they're too close to Maine. Maine is supposed to be like this great state, and that their constitution or their Supreme Court just said that it's okay to vaccinate a child without the parents' knowledge. It's stupid. What's up? Not a sponsor. Good to see you, bro. Let's see. New Hampshire's great. State mottos: live free or die. There you go. Ohio's pretty good. Okay. Cuckfee says, my dad was a truck driver. He could eat at restaurants out of state and not here. People couldn't believe that he was doing that. Okay. That must have been like during COVID or something. No sales tax or income tax. What, inside of New Hampshire? Is that what you're saying, B? I'm just going to call you Lenny. It's easier. Have cousin there, but so cold. It can't be any worse. New Hampshire can't be any worse than Connecticut, and Connecticut can't be any worse than Rhode Island or New York. You know what I'm saying? Sig P320 came out of New Hampshire. Ah, nice. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, New Hampshire, huh? New Hampshire is all about going there. Is all about if the girl can handle the cold. but she prefers the warm days. That's why we're actually staying here another day. So that's the bad thing. So that's the bad thing. Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. But I mean, it is what it is. You break out your Greek scale or run a T balance on something and see all the good and the bad stuff, and then make a decision and just do it. That's crazy. Miko, good to see you, bro. You got to be like in New York. They're fighting back, and we the people are winning. And the governor will go bye bye. Yeah, but you know what? You got that. What's his nuts? Cuomo is trying to become the mayor of New York. He's just trying to turn New York back to what he had it before. The guy's just a power hungry idiot, man. He killed so many people, and the thing is when he's running, they're gonna have all the ads. Remember when Cuomo killed all these people? Remember when Cuomo killed all of your grandparents? You know. Let's see here. Cookvik says dad has 90 acres that's been in the family since 1875. He was around 400 acres when he farmed, sold cows in 21, and kept the ground and rents it out. Love it, man. I love it. If you're talking about like upstate New York, love upstate New York. Let's see here. Was from Northwest Ohio. Where are you? I got you. Oh, Rose is asking. Okay. Rose is asking. Rose is asking the hard questions. But yeah, we've got so many of these nutbags that are just kind of doing whatever they want to do. It's dangerous. It's so dangerous. But I mean, every day we're seeing that more things are being done on our behalf. Happy New Yorker remembers he's not going to be mayor of New York. Just like 9/11, we will never forget. I hope so, man. I hope so because they basically they pretended that they were like mafia guys, but they had no street cred. I think they tried to be mafia one too many times between him and his brother, and everybody was found out to be just idiots. They were just the typical New York family. Italian descent. That was it. They were trying to be more than what they really were. I think one of the big problems that we have is that you get these people to get themselves in a position of power, and then they forget how to be humble. They start to have a good time, rah rah rah. It's all about New York. It's all about New York City. It's the greatest city in the world. When's the last time we heard that? You know what I'm saying? When was the last time we've heard that term, the Big Apple, the greatest city in the world? It's been quite a while. We're talking about pre-COVID, basically, and it's disappointing because that used to be like an iconic city. I was there last month. It's not iconic anymore. I see a lot of people running around trying to, just trying to make ends meet. It's I don't know, man. It's disappointing. It's not what I would want it to be. I think that people should be able to like walk on the streets without getting mugged. They're not talking about the crime anymore. I mean, now that we're taking care of the immigration problem, I'm sure the crime has gone down, but I'm sure it's not. I'm sure there's probably no measurable difference in the metrics for crime reporting. So and even then you've got what is it? Anderson is his name. I think it's Anderson or Adams. He's the mayor of New York City right now, and he was just in front of the House committee on what was it? Or it was a committee. It was a hearing on governors of sanctuary cities, and he just kind of sat there and he spoke affirmatively about what is happening in New York, but supported what is going on with the government now. And so the guy's blue. He's trapped. He can't get out of what he's done. He screwed up. The government is like, no, you're going to do it right. And okay. And, the New York City's too big. It's almost like they want to play the too big to fail thing. Hey, if you guys are in here, do me a favor, put a 1 in the chat because it says there's only 3 people in here. And I find that hard to believe. But the chat is kind of dead. So maybe there is only 3 people in here. Where are we at here? Rose says 70, 80 had their Subway civilian group. 70s and 80s need to bring back the assist the cops. Oh yeah, the was it the Guardian Angels? That group still exists. The leader of it still exists. He's still making Guardian Angels. You know. All right. Let's see. How much time I got left? She's not paying attention to me at all. She's not paying attention to me at all. At all. At all. At all. What do you guys want to talk about while we wait for the timer to go off so you can see this food come out of the oven, and then we'll call it. And I think that's the last live stream I'm going to do until probably Monday. Monday's going to be, or next week's going to be a pretty busy week for me. I got to go up to Richmond for, believe it or not, a YouTube developers gathering on the 13th. And then I got to come back, and then I've got to take the girlfriend up to New York on the week, or for a couple days around the 17th. And then I don't know what's happening after that. Good, just haven't heard anything recent about them. Okay, I've seen 5 people in the messenger. Well, we were up to like 12 a little while ago, and then it just boom dropped down to 3. I was like, wait a minute, something's going on here. Something isn't right. What is something is afoot in Denmark, or there's something smelly in Denmark or something like that? If you know what the actual phrase, put it in the chat. I see 5 people in messenger. All right. Supper time. I know, right? I don't know how much time is left. I have no idea how much time is left on the oven. I know it's, this has been going for 36 minutes. Oh, let's find it. Ugh. Hey, how much time I got left?
Let's see.
One thing you can look at is history.
7 minutes and 5 seconds.
7 minutes and 5 seconds. Thank you. It's starting to smell in here. Starting to smell good. 7 minutes and 5 seconds. I want to open the oven and look, but I know that's not a smart thing to do. 7 minutes and 5 seconds. So it won't be long. It won't be long until we see the shepherd's pie. And then it's supper time. And I'll leave you guys alone for a while. Let's see. I'm always interested in new ways to make shepherd's pie. Yeah, I do it. I've made it a lot of different ways. If you Google it, there is like a traditional shepherd's pie. You know, my favorite shepherd's pie, not a joke. It's just mashed potatoes, ground beef, and cheese. That's it. Just make layers like a lasagna. That's my favorite. I even use a pie emoji. That's cute. That is cute. All right. What are we going to do for 7 minutes? What can we talk about for 7 minutes, guys? Put something in the chat so I'm not losing my damn mind here. Something's rotten in Denmark. There you go. No, he left. He is in Springfield, Ohio. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. I think you're both right. Gold star for everyone. No participation trophies here. Sausage and peppers, and it was awesome. That sounds delicious. I can get in trouble with food like in a heartbeat. I love to cook and I love to eat, but I can get in trouble with food in a heartbeat. Sausage and peppers. But the girlfriend doesn't like peppers, so I couldn't make it for her. I'd have to make it just for me. What I normally do when I make the generic is ground beef. Everything's already cooked, so it doesn't matter. But ground beef, corn, and mashed potatoes, and I will make like I'll make like tray after tray, like 5 or 6 trays, and then you could slip those reusable trays. Or I'm sorry, those disposable trays right into a 1 gallon Ziploc bag, suck the air out of it, put it in your freezer. You want the meal for the family that day, a home cooked meal for the family that day. Just take it out before you go to work, put it on the counter or put it in the fridge. Put it when you get home, put it in the oven for like half an hour, and boom. That's my favorite. I did finish the fire pit. It came out pretty well, I think. Um, thought I heard the alarm. It came out pretty well, I think. So hopefully we'll be able to get a fire in it tomorrow night where we're gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen. She might say, "Oh, we're gonna have a fire tonight. Are we gonna have a fire tonight?" I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually pretty tired from the day. Today was a pretty busy day, guys. This is my sixth, number six live stream for the day. And I got my car inspected, and I got my car registered, and we went to Taco Bell for lunch, and I built that fire pit, and yeah, so I'm kind of burnt. I'm surprised I'm hanging on right now. I've been up since 3 a.m. Cuckfee, that sucks, man. I hate when that happens. When you're not sleeping right. And the bed here at the homestead is a queen, and we're used to a king. And so, like, there's no separation. It's like, ah, let's see here. Please stream the fire. Yeah, well, that's the plan. That's what I'm going to try and do. Try to do. It's a little tricky, but I think it can be done. Thanks for all of the live streams. Yeah, I just felt really bad today because I hadn't like live streamed in like 2 days, and you guys are used to getting like this very professional, presentation every morning at 9 a.m. and then you're not getting nothing from me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I get up at 3 a.m. for work. That's not healthy, man. But I'm sure it's a requirement. Let's see here. What caused the hang up with the swing tray? Hang up with the swing tray. Oh, it was the pin. There's the tray. There's a rod for the tray. You got the tray up here. You got this rod that goes into this hole basically, right? And there's a locking pin, and I had the locking pin on the top, and on the top it was hitting something, wouldn't let it do anything. But if you put the locking pin on the bottom, underneath all that rack area, then it can spin. That's all it was. There was nothing wrong. It was just operator error. Pilot malfunction. Pilot error and operator malfunction or aircraft. Something happened. The dots weren't connecting properly. Brain not working. I probably should have read the instructions. That's probably what I should have done. But I did not. I did not read the instructions. I was still in a food coma from the burrito supreme and the 2 taco supremes and the 5 gallons of soda that they give you to drink. So I was still in a food coma. I literally had to take like a B12 just to turn this thing on. So it's interesting. It's interesting. All right, so we got to be coming up on that time. We got to be like getting ready to hear an alarm go off. That's crazy. That's burnt. I'm burnt. Put something in the chat, please. Keep me from passing out. Nope. Oh my goodness. What do we got? It says there's 80 of you in here now, but there's only 6 thumbs up. Hook a brother up, man. Hook a brother up. Help me out here. You help me. I help you. I help you. You help me. That kind of thing. Hey, friend. Doomsday Queen showed up. Doomsday Queen. This is my 6th live stream today. I may have you beat because you've been live streaming like a crazy, crazy woman. We are making shepherd's pie tonight. I'm going to go. So this is what I've done today. I've got the Jeep inspected. I've got the Jeep registered. We ate some Taco Bell. We went shopping. See, what else did we do? I put a fire pit together, and now we're making shepherd's pie from all prepper stuff. It's in the oven right now. We're waiting for the alarm to go off. Diesel was $4.41 tonight. I fill up a half a tank or sooner. I got you. Sent the thumbs up. Yeah. Yeah, you and me should do something this next week, because all my week's gonna start melting together here shortly. But you've got my phone number, so whenever you're ready to do it, It looks like you're pretty much available all day long. I am, for the most part, the same. But I will be going. I won't be available on the 13th because I'll be going up to Richmond to do like a YouTube developers meet and greet kind of thing. Evan, hey, nice to see you, guy. Haven't seen you in a while. Or at least I don't remember seeing you. What do we got here? Yeah, trying to compete with my crazy live streaming. No, I was telling everybody I didn't live stream for 2 days, and they're used to getting like this very like well prepared whole like straight 1 hour live stream. Along with crazy hat day, that kind of thing. And I haven't live streamed in like 2 days because we're doing the whole cancer stuff for the last 2 days. But I'm currently in. You may notice my background is different. This is the homestead. This is my old studio. That's what's left of my computer here that I keep at this location in North Carolina. This is actually the homestead that I'm at for the next few days. We're going to drive back on Sunday. Let's see here. Just got a bump helmet set up and needs some NVGs now. Man, you got some money to throw away on NVGs? Dude, there's super chat for like with $500 super chat. No balls. Man, if you got MVG money, you need to be my new best friend. Oh man. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Anyway, don't you dare do a super chat, man. I'm just messing with you. But yeah, MVGs are no joke. MVGs are not cheap. I wish I'm trying to work a sponsorship out for night shooters. I got you, bro. I got you.
Somehow my timer's not working.
All right, so the food has been burnt thanks to the girlfriend. The food's been destroyed forever.
I don't think it's burned.
Okay, well, your timer. I knew we were close to 7 minutes. She probably, when I asked her, she probably accidentally turned it off. All right, let me fix the legs on this puppy so you can see what's happening. Good. You're gonna spin. You go round and baby, go round. Like a phone on a tripod, go round. All right. I can smell it. Hopefully it's not burning, but it's not right. There we go. There we go. Something like that. No, I don't like that. Hold on a second. There we go. Let's do that. That's better. That's better. We're gonna take it out. We're gonna put it right there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty. There we go. Boom. Just like that. We could probably get it a little darker, but I think the important thing is that it's cooked. It's hot. What do you think? Huh, that doesn't sound good. What do you want? You want it darker?
No, I think the mashed potatoes should be creamier. Right?
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Well, you asked me.
You're killing me. Alright, let's see if it's hot in the middle. That's all that matters. I don't have my fancy temperature gauge. No, we're gonna let it run for a little while longer. That's not what I want. I want this. And what we might do is turn it to broil. Broil low. Start. There we go. We'll let it broil low for like 5 minutes. We'll sit here and let it do what it's gonna do. Bon appetit. Not yet, buddy. Not yet. What time is it? 9:07 or 7:09. There you go. Trying to compete with my live stream. Just got a bump helmet. There we go. And bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. Bona. What you into, lady?
I was just wondering if you used milk.
I did.
Okay.
I used that. I'm gonna put this. I need to put some butter out. We used all the butter. Butter.
Parfait.
Butter is right next to my right next to my cigars. I keep my cigars with the butter. It's not a normal thing. You guys are just patiently waiting to see what this looks like so I can turn this live stream off. It's getting a little pitiful, to be honest with you. Put something in the chat. Keep it going. Keep it going. We only got to do it for like 5 more minutes. Put my butter in my butter dish. Nothing, huh? What am I supposed to do? Like
Nobody's
a dunce?
watching this shit.
LP, do you listen to Cigar Dave? No, I don't listen to that guy anymore. I used to, but I don't have the money to pay for the cigars that he smokes. You know what I'm saying? I don't have, I can't afford to be.
Buy a gun with that shit.
I know, right? I don't have the money to pay $30 for a cigar, let alone like the $100, $120. The best investment I ever made, I paid $10 for a box of authentic Cubanos when I was in Colombia. They were able to import them from Cuba. Great cigars. Great cigars. Doomsday Queen, what have you been? What was your theme today? What was your theme? And I don't want to hear about you screaming at people from your bathroom. I want to know about like what you talked about in front of your camera down in your pantry. You made jalapeno cornbread for dinner. Lovely. Local radio used to carry his show years ago. Now they don't. You haven't been live today? What? What's up with that? Say it isn't so. That doesn't seem right at all. That's crazy. I'm going to turn that light on. Oven light. Prepper pantry video edited. Nice. I hope you haven't. Don't fall in love with your videos, because you're going to put 100 hours into a video. You're going to be like, this is the greatest video I ever built. I ever made this video. It's so perfect. I love this. And then you're going to get like 20 views.
Then your girlfriend sings a song.
Well, no, that just happens.
50,000 views.
Yeah, right. Let's see here. I know, take a day to edit. Yeah, I can normally, it depends on my idea and how prepared I am. I can normally make a video and edit it in one day and have it done by 3 o'clock. But that's because I'm good. But anyway, it's all in the preparation. It really is all in the preparation. How long it takes you to edit the stuff, how much pre-made stuff you have to add to it, that kind of thing. But you've been doing this for a while. You just haven't been doing it on this platform. That's all. That is all. All right, so 7:13. It'll almost be 7 minutes here in the next minute or so, and I think we're going to call it because I'm just getting too tired. LP, if you would have answered questions yesterday, Julie was asking you should get a lot of views. I mean, that's possible. Yesterday, man, so yesterday, she drove a little over halfway, and she's like, and I kept like tapping her when she was getting heavy-footed, or she was coming into a place where I knew the cops were, or if it was a confusing area. And she's like, well, if you're awake, you should drive. So finally, pull over, and I'm driving, and I am sick. And she's making me drive.
I have cancer.
Because she's selfish.
Cancer card wins.
And she likes to play that. She loves her cancer card now. Anyway, but so I'm driving, and she's like, she just grabs my phone, and she's like trying to make content. And it probably would have worked out better if I wasn't feeling so bad. I mean, I was literally just eating cough drop after cough drop after cough drop. I went through like an entire bag of cough drops. So now you know what sick LP is like. No. And I'm trying to be nice to her and trying to be nice to you guys because I'm going to upload it. But, yeah. Now I can see you. Hey, Billy, what's going on, man? Did you get the fire pit put together? Yes, I did. I did. I didn't even realize the camera died. Just the batteries from all the live streaming just died. And it's funny too because I had it plugged into that giant battery pack that I made, and while I was moving stuff around, I had unplugged it. So like 41 minutes later, it's like, oh, this gone. All right, let's see here. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it, guys. Here, we're gonna pull this sucker out. We'll get you down there. I'm starting to burn the cheese, so you know it's working. All right, so there you go. There's our prepper. You know what? I got to put it on plates. Let's move this over here. There we go. Ah, my hand's stuck in the tripod. Come here, you. All right. That's what she looks like right there, guys. We're going to put that on plates here in a second. It's time to eat. Got some stoneware. Some of my favorite stuff, stoneware. Get us a spatula. And this will be Julie's piece that I'm cutting out here. She won't eat a lot. Oh yeah, there we go. Get the steam rolling out of there. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Ah. Hopefully mine's prettier.
You gonna give me the other one?
Yeah, well, yours is the one that has no cheese on it, so you're getting the ugly one.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know what to tell you.
That shit's bullshit.
Should have thought about that before you decided you didn't want any cheese on yours.
Wow, that's not cheese. That's cheese
You don't know that.
food.
You don't know that.
It's not cheese. That's processed bullshit.
Oh yeah, mine's pretty. Mine is so pretty. There you go, guys. Ah, come here, you. There we go. Preppers. Shepherd's pie. There we go. All good. I'll turn the oven off. All right, guys. Looks great. It smells awesome, so we're going to go ahead and call it. Hopefully you guys have a great evening. Time to go eat and maybe go to sleep. Stay safe. Have a great night, and I shall see you when I see you. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.